Hey, and welcome back to Spiritfarer. Oh, look at you, just playing your music, how nice. Before we really start, I need to kind of check where we currently are. Apparently in the middle of the ocean. I don't know why we stopped, probably because I stopped the game. But I've been thinking about something, because there's still a question mark on here. Might be related to that chest, but we have been told that we can meditate on like those rocks. And I completely forgot that I actually saw another rock on Mount Toroyama, like on this small island on the other side. I'm gonna go there first, because I'm going to forget otherwise. I do know that we had like the other quest. It's like quite nearby, right? Like this is literally on that island, I would assume. But you know me, I sometimes just have to go like other places. Isn't quite it. Still not sure about like the summer, right? I hope she's fine, mostly. But hey, we're probably going to figure that one out like over the next few episodes. There might be like another part to her questline though. I don't know. Anyway, fishing. And we are basically there. I just have to kind of climb up the mountain. Because I first have to climb up the mountain and I have to float over to the right side. Because there was like another rock on there. I just want to test like how that exactly works. Because apparently we are supposed to meditate. So whatever that means, we're going to figure out soon, I guess. I can't attack with you though, right? I'm guessing it has to be like a new rock each time. Because otherwise, I don't know, right? Like apparently we are supposed to have like a vision, but like when I got that in the last episode, I just got like I guess a black screen for just a second. Still not sure if something broke. I didn't press like a button, I don't think at least, so if not, like this is definitely the island that I want to go to, but apparently I failed the jump, so let me try this again. Did I jump from up here? I'm not sure if this brings me further. Maybe I'm just gonna try it again. I mean, it is a nice, beautiful night sky, so you know, at least we can see something while I'm floating around. Because I'm genuinely unsure how I failed that jump. Like it didn't seem that hard last time. Ugh. Alright, let me try this again. I actually almost made it, I just had to press up, but I failed that. Yeah, hands are apparently too old for this. How the heck did I do that the first time? Can I speed up from here maybe? Nah, that's like way too slow. Okay, I'm gonna climb again, I guess. Okay, finally. Okay, how does that work? I'm still not 100% sure. Did I misunderstand something? Do I need to continue the quest? Because there was like apparently something tutorial-wise. Which is why I was like so confused about like the whole situation. Can I just sit? Can I stand here? Can I play music? No, I can press that button apparently, but that doesn't do anything. I mean, there's treasure map. Wait a second, is that a button I forgot? No, it's Y key, yeah. Never really paid attention to that, the fact that it's also like my inventory when I press it, but like if I hold it, like nothing. Oh no, that something happens. Very lovely. But it's still, like, for a moment I thought it was like a different song just because it blended so with like the background music, but it's apparently the same song from before. Okay, I guess I just wasted a day here trying to reach that point, but hey. You know, sometimes you just have to experiment. Apparently that wasn't an issue though. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna continue with the other quest. Since summer seems to be, you know, kind of busy resting. Which, you know, fair enough. I should also rest sometimes, I guess. I'm just gonna sleep until morning and then I'm gonna go to the south and do the Astrid quest. Unless summer, you know, tells me something. I'm not quite sure, but hey, just mixing some quest lines every once in a while is probably not a bad idea, right? Right. Okay, let's go to the place. It was over here, right? Iwashima countryside. Like if I recall correctly, it's like this one. It's been a little bit between recording sessions. It's just like kind of how the world goes. Okay, you're still sleeping? Fair enough. You are really resting. I hope that's not an issue otherwise, because like the rest is probably waking up, right? It's a tool. This is just the, yeah, I want to say that's a sawmill, it's not a tool's house. Explains so much. Look at him just Just cheerfully standing here. Good morning, Sprout. Give me some food. I'm hungry. Have something. Dessert. And a hug. Yeah, that should be quick enough. Yeah, that was really great. Otherwise, you are probably fine. Yeah, you're always fine. That makes you my favorite, you know, passenger on the ship. Good morning. That's not quite you. I want to talk to you. You're also slightly hungry. How about raspberry? Oh, thank you, Munchkin. And a hug. A big one. Very lovely. Yeah. Also, you had something to say. You need... Okay, like the talk symbol is gone now. I've given you something. Probably you were just hungry. That's probably what you would have been talking about. That's fair. And what about you? Oh, wait. You just woke up. It's lovely. Good morning, honeybee. Let me go to you. No, wait. You just spoke to me, but you were still lazing around. I can't even see what you're saying. Probably just good morning. Fair enough. I'm gonna leave you at it. And I'm gonna leave here. I mean, I am supposed to be looking for Giovanni, if I recall correctly. I should probably check my check my notes. But at least like the quests here. Current objective. Okay, this is... I want to say that there's like a purple exclamation mark over there. You know, right and left is like kind of flipped for me. I know, it's confusing. I'm just gonna chop some trees first. Because we kinda have to, you know. If I neglect it, it's going to take like a lot more time like later on. And like, I can always go fish, but like, you know, chopping trees is a lot harder on a boat. Oh, logs. Alright, Munchkin. Olga said in her letter that Giovanni could have been around. Knowing him as I do, I have my doubts. He wouldn't linger in a place like this. But, who knows? Maybe if you ask around, we might find a clue or two. I'll leave you to it. I don't want to go too far. The humidity here is killing me. Go. I trust you will find interesting stuff. Obviously. As always, I'm not just a farer, I'm also the talker. Who? Oh, I don't remember his name. That night didn't call for... Wait. Oh, wait. That night didn't call for names, if you know what I mean. No, I didn't know what you meant. That's why I was so confused by what you said. I do remember his legs, though. Oh, brother. Wait. What? He has a wife? He didn't say anything about it. He did say that he was going to Furugawa. Well, if you ever meet up with him, tell him that Eileen misses him. Fair enough. That was actually really easy. This is the life. You know, doing stuff with the bridge. Can you spit down there? That's like really rude still. I'm just gonna chop some trees and then we are going to go over to Astrid's. And that should be completely fine. Just because again, like I might need the wood in the future, you know, you never know. Well, I know that I never know. I don't know if you know. I just have to tell you. Just in case, you know. Look at these trees! You probably want some. And I could get some more ore. You know, I've been getting so much ore. That's quite important actually to get more, I guess, at some point. I don't actually know. Is there something else I can make with copper outside of like the few buildings that we can see? Because like coal, we need like multiple types of. We have like so much coal at this point. I'd be surprised if I ever need more. Also, this is just a wall, okay? I just wanted to check. I'd be surprised if I actually need like more in the future. But maybe I do. I don't know. I'm still gonna, you know, farm everything that I can find. And you are happy. I'll be picking up some wood, helping do some work later. Exactly, as always. And by the way, I still need to find a chicken. Yeah, you know what? It might actually be time. Like, once I'm done with like this quest, I might actually... Wait, there's a shroom, right? Okay, I thought I could also pick up those shrooms. I might actually try to get like the icebreaker. Mama, he was here, you say? And he met someone? No. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Okay, maybe I do. But just a tiny bit. No gossip. Only where he went. Furugawa, you say? I think I know where that is. I've heard it's a lovely place. Well, at least that's what the brochure said. I've always loved these colorful flyers. They make you travel without leaving your seat. Alright, Munchkin. Let's check it out. Fair enough. I guess we're going there. Also, humble abode? Why is that part of the humble abode quest? I don't know, there's probably a reason. It feels like it should be a different one. But what do I know about quest design, right? Right. Let's get over there. It's just, like I don't really care that much. I just care because it's like a pop-up and I'm like, why are you talking about your buildings here? Anyway. How you feeling? Probably the same way. I still need to... Wait, you did have a comment though, right? I mined some ore when I was on the island with you earlier. I thought of smelting it for you. I can give you to you instead if you want. What do you think? You know what? Nah, keep it. I'll do some smelting later with it then. Yes, it's a technical word. Fair enough. Enjoy smelting. I'm gonna, you know, go over to... What was it? No, it was over here, right? You want to go to Furugawa, right? I'm sometimes very forgetful, but I think that's the place. I'm not going to check that one out right now. I'm kind of involved here, otherwise, like... Wait a second. What do I need to upgrade the icebreaker? It's this one here. Glimpse iron ingots, oak planks? I have everything except for the iron ingots, but I can make those. But I also kind of, like, I can continue in this area, so I'm gonna do that first. So I'm gonna go by the bus stop, and I'll see you on the island. Where's Summer? Oh no. I just teleported. Have you seen Summer today? I think she didn't get up this morning. That's odd. She's usually up at first light. Something seems wrong with her house. Maybe Albert, the shipwright, could use help. Maybe he could. I have to go there at some point anyway. I'm just... I don't... You're playing together. Okay, I'm gonna let you play together. But I have to really get away from here. Okay, should I teleport to Albert's then? I could get the shipbreaker and you know what? I'm gonna give the summer quest like an entire episode. And just because I'm like here nearby already, I'm gonna, you know, visit Furugawa. You know, I know normally I would not do that, right? It's just like because it's like a timing-wise very terrible. And I feel like, you know, that might be the end of the summer quest line. You know, for some reason, I don't know. I might be able to see patterns even the second time around. I actually wanted to interact with you, by the way. But yeah, like we are going to go finish that quest. I'm just gonna, you know, see that wild goose chase, you know, everything of that. But then again, I should probably not go too far because I would at least like to get Astrid to be like fully happy before I, you know, again, go way too far. That's just like how I feel, which mainly means that I need to upgrade the bungalow, right? Let me just see. Can I do that? What was missing? I feel like there was like a lot of stuff missing, right? Improve. Ash. It's still ash planks, so I feel like I need to go to the next area at least. Okay. I guess we are still going to do this part of the quest line then. Not sure if this is like that smart, but like we are probably going to figure out when like Astrid's going away. I don't know, that might be something. Let's do like that. Let's look around. Have you at least talked to the locals? That's funny. Is it his cologne that I can smell? This peculiar mix of musk and nonchalance. He must have been here recently. Quick, Munchkin, let's ask around. How about you? Ah, Giovanni! That name? Don't say that name. He almost broke up my marriage. Came here a month ago, big man. Thinking he's the boss. Good thing my wife came to her senses. He apparently didn't like the weather. Good riddance. Wow. That was everything? I just like how you can just talk like to the person literally like 2 centimeters next to you. Could have just talked to them. What a bust. Sorry, Stella, Oh, damn it. Enough is enough. I'm done wasting my time. I won't be looking for that hoodlum anymore. I don't need him to be happy. I don't need to hear stupid jokes and incessant yammering. I don't need to be suffocated by his floral cologne. I don't need to have him constantly showering me with praise. I don't need to see his flamboyant mane. I don't. Let's go back to the boat, Munchkin. Fair enough. I get it. Sometimes you just have to be frustrated for a bit. Also, you know, we can just go there. Okay, then the question is if we are just return to the boat, what am I doing with the rest of the episode? Can I do something else quick? Oh, mail! I love mail. Another from Olga. Okay, this is also part of the quest line. Oh no. The front reads to Astrid. Okay, a part of me kind of wants to just give it to Astrid. But I feel like the quest line is going to continue, right? Like, here's the thing. I know I can read those letters, but I kind of want to see what happens if I don't read the letters first. Like, do I keep the old letters, by the way? I do. Huh. They both read the same, so I'm gonna leave it for now, for just a moment. And I'm still gonna, you know, melt some stuff. I do need to get, like, all the iron going. Which is obviously a little bit of work, but hey. I am great at work, apparently. And get that iron to smelt. But yeah, I kind of need to figure out what I do with like, the rest of the episode. Might be a shorter one, if that's the case. I at least want to get like the iron going. And afterwards I would like to go for Summer's quest line, maybe. But again, I would at least like to give her a full episode. I feel like that would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, and again, I can't just have like 15 minutes of something else that feels just kind of off. To be fair, maybe I go to Albert's and Summer isn't even there. That could also be the case, but I don't know. It just... You know, there are certain games that... oh dear, somebody's saying something over there. I would like to talk to you, but I can't currently. No! Let me at least finish the iron. It's not even enough, right? I need like... I had like 2. You have 2 bars. And I did 10, 12? If it's 12, like I'm just gonna do like 2 sets of 5. But first, let me see who actually spoke here. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to you then. Let's at least have a talk. You know what would be nice? Something to eat. Okay. Also, I can't give you the letter, which is important. Wait a second. What if I read the letter? Right, we have like a few minutes, right? Why not? Astrid, big news. You'll be glad to know that my sources have finally panned out. I heard my sister, Marsha, might know something about your husband's whereabouts. You should go and drop in on her. Olga. Fair enough. I guess, yeah, now I can talk to you about it. Ah, Stella. I've heard we received another letter from Olga. Marsha, you say? She's her sister. And she might know something about Giovanni's location? Huh. Okay, good. Let's go talk to her then. She is... how to put it? Special. Me and her... let's say we've never been friends. And Stella? Thanks for playing Messenger. You're wonderful. Obviously Stella's wonderful. Anyway, I guess we have to do that next, but like... you didn't even tell me like where I have to go. Do I have to visit Olga first to figure that one out? Find her, okay. Astrid has received a letter from Olga describing a nice house she might like. Olga hasn't got any news. Okay. So there's like still the description from like the very beginning. Fair enough. I guess I have to either talk to like Olga or like I have to just find her myself. Maybe she's going to pop up like on the map somewhere. You know, who knows? I don't know with this game sometimes, but like we are going to check it out like in another date. Again, I'm gonna focus on Summer like in the next episode once I'm done like with the smelting. Which, you know, just fair. Like let me get like a whole episode for that. I'm also just going to get like these resources just because I feel like it's probably useful to have them. Right, like getting the icebreaker. Well, the issue with like, getting the icebreaker is actually that it's also going to advance, you know, another storyline with like Atul, right? Since that's part of his quest. So I'm not sure if I should actually buy that. I feel like there are too many, you know, mixing quest lines. I don't wanna, you know... I feel like it would be kind of disrespectful for like my friends and passengers if I just like half-ass their storylines, right? Like I don't mind doing that for like the beginning ones, right? Like for example, looking for Giovanni. I feel like there's going to be like more important stuff like later down the line where I would like to give Astrid like full attention. But for now, it might just be time to not do that. Also, while I'm at it, there's actually another thing that I wanted to think about. I know this is so silly that I'm getting so distracted. I'm sorry about that, Summer, but what if I build Alice's cottage? Can I replace the... No, right? I was thinking about like the guest house, but like guest house, like the... Oh wait, this is the guest house. I mean... I could remove that one. I don't really need it. Let me do that actually. Edit, because like this is unsalvageable. I can't remove the guest house. Okay, that is such a scam. Okay, you can't just tell me that this is the one building I cannot salvage. Why can I not salvage that one? I can salvage other buildings, right? Okay, this is unsalvageable because it's currently used. I can't salvage Gwen's Lodge. Okay, so you need to keep those. Okay, so I'm at least not crazy about like keeping those. Okay, good to know, good to know. Right, like if I press the button, nothing happens. Okay. Whew, I was worried about having to delete that at some point. Okay. That, you know, makes me feel a lot better about like, you know, being slow when it comes to that. Ah, no, that's just me though. Can I? No, you're like this height, right? You're like slightly not high enough, huh? So I actually need to get Tetris. I was always wondering about that because like the Tetrising seems to be like a skill that you need for this game. And so far I thought like at some point you could just like remove the buildings, which means that you could technically always have like one traveler instead of two, which would make this a lot easier, which means that I need like an upgrade. Unless I want to move stuff around. I mean, to be fair, I could remove like a farm and it would fit. Huh. Maybe that's the intent? Like, I do need the foundry currently, though. Maybe... And there's also the thing, it would be amazing if I could, like, temporarily just, like, put something into, like, storage so I can move it afterwards. I can put you there. That did not give me space at all. That's, like, the issue. Okay, let's put you there. Can I... Okay, you don't fit there, though. I guess the Tetrising is going to be like the rest of the episode today. Can I put you... You're 3 high, right? I don't think I can fit you here and move you below. Yeah, you're like slightly... If I had like one more space, that would work. Huh. Okay, this makes it slightly better, but like even then, like... Is there like another thing that I could build, right? Like I wouldn't mind getting Alice's cottage. Right, just because it seems like this is going to be like the next big thing. Story-wise, it would be nice to have a cottage already. You're 5 high, you also don't fit there. Okay, let's ignore that one. Maybe look for like the windmill, for example. Just for... Okay, I can't even look at it because I'm missing marble. Huh. The field? Part of me really wants to remove those fields because like I do have a decent amount of food. I could probably survive for some time without it. I can build like second foundry. Wait. Oh, because I don't have quartz. Okay. I wanted to say like I was confused why I couldn't build the loom, but it's just a resource thing. Okay. Fair enough. I could absolutely build like a second sawmill if I wanted to, but like I'm kind of interested in the windmill, but I feel like I need to go into another region for that. Fair enough. Okay, we didn't actually make any progress. I was just like really worried about like figuring some stuff out. I'm quite happy that I don't have to, you know, remove those buildings, that we can actually keep them. That the build is like that the game is not that cruel to us that we have to remove the buildings that we use basically to remember the people who traveled with us by. Right? I hope that makes sense, but like that's just how I see it. Let's plant some rice and stuff. And then I guess I'm gonna go... yeah, I guess more or less end the episode in a second. And I'm just gonna go and follow Summer to Albert. Because for some reason Albert knows where I have to go. That's important also. I have actually not checked it yet, but I should probably. Like, I have no idea where people are living now. Oh wait, you're still living here. Huh? Did I misunderstand something? I'm silly. Wait, let me read that quest again. Figure out what's wrong with Summer, okay. Yeah, I wanted to say, like, in my head, I understood this completely differently, right? Like, I understood that Astrid did not see Summer leave the room. and that Summer did actually leave the room. But, you know, that makes more sense that she actually stays here. It might just be a temperature thing, right? Like, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I'm not willing to let go, like, of any of my passengers. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bus stop, and we are going to go to Albert's next. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on Summer's quest line in the next episode. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one, and bye-bye.